Hey guys, this happens to me every time lately that I start to film is I get all my stuff together and I sit down and I just lose it. I just lose either my motivation or my inspiration or whatever you want to call it. I just got a raging headache. Anyway, I'm doing this, so howdy y'all. How y'all doing? It has been rough for me lately. My husband had to have surgery. He had a hernia, umbilical hernia right at his belly button, had to have that fixed last week. And leading up to that, it was crazy. And after that, taking care of a man who's not feeling too hot is really rough, along with keeping up with the house and the kids and all that. You can just imagine it's not been easy. Plus the business, so I have to keep that going too. Anyway, so I've been like scatterbrained all over the place, even more so than usual. But I have been loving on some things, and then I purchased a few new things, and I just wanted to talk about stuff that I like. I just wanted to talk girly. I live in a house with my 3 boys and my husbands. I'm surrounded by men all the time. And I think that's the reason why I just love YouTube and I love you guys, because I get to talk about girl stuff. And I never do. I never get to my everyday life talk about girl stuff. I was so super excited today. On a whim, and when I say on a whim, I mean on a whim, I purchased something that I had no interest in, no desire to buy whatsoever. I just happened to get an email from Ebates, saying that if I spent $25 by Halloween, I would get a $5 rebate. Plus they had like 8 or 10% cash back. I can't remember. Anyway, so I was like, well, I'll go check out Macy's. It was actually Halloween. I was just browsing Macy's website, and one of these bad boys popped up. It's the MAC I can't even talk. Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. Now I know now, I didn't know then, but I know now that there was two of these, and one of them was like sold out immediately, highly coveted. It had some other special edition redone shade of highlighter in it. I don't know about all that. That's not why I got it. I just bought this because I love peaches, corals, shades like that. And I don't know. It was just such a whim. But when I received this today, I like to die when I opened it. Okay, this is the outside packaging, which is so stinking cute. It is so cute. And I try not to buy stuff just for, cuteness and packaging, but come on, that's adorable. And it's really hard to open. The magnet is really strong. So you open it up, if I can get it open. Oh. It just damn near takes my breath every time I look at this. I mean, seriously, it is that gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Go to a store if you can and just look at this. It is so pretty. It literally took my breath away. I mean, it's so pretty. I'm not sticking my fingers in this. I'm sorry, no swatches. But I'm going to use it on my face tomorrow. It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This peach color is just perfect. This is the kind of shade I like to wear with my complexion. And this champagne highlight, oh my gosh. It looks kind of like opal with less gold. And after I learned about these, after I'd already ordered it and saw swatches and pictures of the other one, which had a copper blush, which I know I would have loved. And then it had a more like really, really gold highlight. I wouldn't have enjoyed that. I never have really cared for a really gold highlight, but this is so pretty. It just, no joke, makes my heart melt looking at this. So it's definitely worth the $35 for sure. Plus, I saved $5 on it. Anyway, Okay, so moving on, let my heart flutters quit over that product. It's been a long time since I've got that worked up and excited and just over a makeup item. So it feels good. I did wind up buying the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario, which I don't even know if this is available anymore. It was, limited edition or whatever, but I got it from Sephora, and I am so glad I did because these shades, these eyeshadows, they really are different. They really are just a step above. I've really been digging on MAC eyeshadows as far as mattes lately, and a lot of companies I believe do shimmers well, but when I got this, I feel like every shade kind of goes with every other shade, and I have been playing. As you can see, I wore a look with a green eyeshadow, which I never wear. I wore this Muse color, which is really has more of a rusty red color. I don't know. I just really want to. My goal is to like make a look with every shadow, even this shimmery kind of black color. But I've really enjoyed this so much. And these mattes, I mean, these shadows are so intense. It's crazy town. You have to be so careful. It's just, they remind me of Lorac eyeshadows, only even more pigmented. And they don't blend away as easily as Lorac shadows. These are just, I'm just really loving them. Especially, like, I will put something in my crease, and then I will choose a couple different of these, a darker and a lighter lid shade that's shimmery. And before I put any of them shimmer shadows on, I've been using the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'll put just a little dab, 2 little dabs on the back of my hand, and use one of these little brushes to kind of spread it on just my lid, and then put the shimmery eyeshadows on. And this stuff is really great. If you've never used this Too Faced glitter glue, it really does hold on to your eyeshadow and just make it pop and shine and shimmer. And I mean, I used it today. I just love this stuff. I mean, I'm also using a regular just eyeshadow primer to start with and all that. But before I put the shimmery stuff on my lid, I've been using this glitter glue, and it is really nice. I really, really like it. I believe I'm a lifer with this stuff. I also had picked up the, from the MAC Selena collection, I had picked up this No Me Queremos, whatever. I can't speak Spanish. But that's the shade name. This is a really nice, warm, like, crease, or you can build it up a little bit and outer V, deepen in. I mean, I'm just really appreciate MAC eyeshadows for the fact that you can lightly do them and have one shade, or you can build them up and have another shade, and they're so easy to work with. But I really, really have been enjoying this shade because it's different. I have several MAC eyeshadows, but I have nothing that looks exactly like this, and it's really nice. It really goes with that warmness and a little bit of oranginess that just I love. It's deeper than soft brown, but not as deep as like Swiss chocolate. And I just love this. I just do. I highly recommend. I think they're going to re-release the Selena collection in January, or restock it. But I love this eyeshadow. I'm glad I picked it out. I've used it a ton since I bought it. Also, this foundation, I feel like every year whenever my skin lightens up from being tanner in the summertime, I go through a foundation crisis. And I picked up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light in Intensity 2.0, and this stuff is perfect. I remember a couple years ago I had the Estee Lauder Double Wear, the regular Double Wear, and I liked it, but I wasn't amazed or wowed, or I didn't ooh and ah over it. But this stuff I really love because it gives me a solid medium coverage, and it lasts all day, and I don't have to worry about myself getting greasy. I mean, if I have a really long day that I'm gonna have to blot, I know that anyway, but this will stay perfect for at least 6 hours, but it lasts even longer than that. I mean, I might want to check my face after 6 hours, see if maybe I need to blot, but it's still going to be on my face, and whenever it does start to fade off, it fades off nicely. You know, it's not patchy or gross, or it doesn't come away from the sides of my nose hours before any of the rest of it starts breaking down. I just really enjoy it. I really have been enjoying that. Also, I have had so many samples of this Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I have used every sample I have gotten in the medium shade. The medium shade just seems to be the one that I would always use. It had the right color and depth of color and tone for my skin. The lighter ones didn't work out, the deeper one didn't work out. So when I used up all the sample pods I had, I did purchase the full size of it. And what I've been doing with this, and I really enjoy this, for the sides of my nose, any blemishes, underneath my eyes, I'll take a little bit of this and put it on the back of my hand, and then I'll use like a crease brush, just a regular type of crease brush, and I'll dab a little, and I'll dab it where I need it first with the brush, and then blend it out with my fingers, and then lightly go over it with a beauty blender to pick up any excess. I've really been enjoying that whole process, and when it comes to my under eyes, I will use it lightly under my eyes and dab it in and use it with beauty blender. But then I'll also use this that I got a sample of. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination in the shade medium. And this has some light reflection. You know, it's not like dewy or anything. It just bounces the light back off of wherever you put it. So it's really, really great. I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand, just half as much as I use of this. I'll use this. And the medium shade is not, I would not consider it a medium shade. I'd be careful if you're ordering these online, because this medium shade, I think it's more of a light shade, to tell you the truth. But I'll put it on the back of my hand, and I'll get it with this same brush, and I will put it all under my eyes and blend it in with my finger and go over the beauty blender. And the combination of these two has been amazing under my eyes. I haven't used any other color correction or anything like that other than these two under my eyes, and I have so been enjoying it, and it lasts longer than any other concealer combination that I have used. It has some really good staying power for me. And I've also been setting it and my whole face with this. I got this off of eBay, the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. I wanted to get a sample before I, forked out $60 for the full size. I really have been liking this powder. I'll use the Real Technique setting brush and just put it under my eyes. And then I actually use this brush, and I will go in sections and set my whole face with this powder, because I really like it. It does blur out fine lines and pores and stuff like that. It's really nice. I mean, if you have the budget, it's really a nice powder, but it's not life-changing or anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if I will buy the full size at the $60 price. Maybe if I can get it on good sale, I might, but we'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about some things I have been really enjoying, some ways of doing things I've been doing a little different, and I hope you enjoyed and I wasn't boring. Hope you guys stick with me, and I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for being here and watching me, and I will see you real soon. Bye.